Hey everybody, today we are going to be talking about portion sizes. So on most of your plans, you are using a weight scale or a food scale to figure out specifics, especially if you're in contest prep or if you're an advanced level competitor. If you're on vacation, let's say, or traveling, or you're at work and you are purchasing food or kind of on the run, these are some good visual cues to start getting good habits for meal tracking. So we can look at our hand as a pretty universal guide for our own personal serving sizes. So if we're looking at carbs, we're probably going to be measuring in terms of a cup. So a cup would be typically around 140 grams or so, and that can be for the following carb examples. So we've got fruit, potatoes, starchy tubers, um, so starchy fruits and vegetables. So your plantains, squashes, bananas, things like that. Um, very minimally processed grains. So again, we're not looking to eat a lot of processed foods. So your basic stuff like quinoa, brown rice, jasmine rice would be fine here. Wild rice, oatmeal, and some other options there. And then beans and legumes are going to be a good source of fiber along with carbohydrates. They're more of a carbohydrate source than a protein source. When we are talking about fats, this thumb measurement is going to be about a tablespoon. So that would be a tablespoon of your nut butters, um, olive oil, macadamia nut oil, coconut oil, avocados. That would be a tablespoon of like an avocado. So um, you may have more, I would say, you may have more luck with measuring an avocado or something like that by the size of your palm um, than your thumb. But I think they're trying to group in all fats together here. And I would say fatty fish again would be probably the size of your palm. So I would use that as a measuring for protein sources and some of those that cross over into your fat sources. So we have our protein sources here. I would say cottage cheese, you could actually use your hand in a cup form, and same with Greek yogurt. But otherwise, this would probably be typically about a 4 ounce cooked serving. So for your lean red meat, poultry, fish, it's going to be about 30 grams of protein. And then, yeah, for a cup, if we want to go back and do that, that would be, again, it's a serving. And so if it's fruit, it's going to be probably around 20 grams of carbs. If it is a cup of rice, it's going to be around 35 to 45, so roughly in that area. And same with beans. So roughly your palm with carb source is going to be between 20 to 45 grams, depending on the type of carbohydrate and the density of it. And then veggies would be your fist. So, you're looking at a serving of broccoli. Again, that could also be used with your hand in the form of a cup, but I would say those are both pretty interchangeable. And veggies, we're really consuming those for the micronutrient content. They don't have a high caloric component to them. So we're looking at, anywhere between 2 to 5 grams of carbs, some trace amounts of protein, but it's an incomplete protein source, and then a good amount of fiber. So you can, again, use your palm or your fist to get a good gauge on about one serving of vegetables. So hopefully this was helpful. And if you're out and on the go, you can use this today or sometime in the future to get your portion sizes under control.